Good morning to everyone. I am Dinesh Ravichandran and my metric number is A19A0950. I would like to explain about my part which is introduction. Finance is an activity that involves planning, organizing and controlling all aspects of finance so that the financial goals of the business can be achieved. Finance can also be explained on matters related to money. We choose two companies for our assignment. First, we choose Complete Logistics Service Berhad. Complete Logistics Service Berhad is an investment company. Throughout its subsidiaries, the group operates ships, offer maritime shipping, general trade, freight, lorry and trucking service, and transportation service. The business was founded in 29 November 2005 as a private limited company under the name of Spectral Logistics Centre Berhad. In 22nd November 2006, the name changed to Complete Logistics Service and is headquartered in Shah Alam. Our second company is Tiong Company. Tiong started with a small-scale cargo set up in 1975 with the operation of a joint cargo business with micro distribution in Peninsular Malaysia. Now Tiong has grown to be one of the largest supplier of logistics services in the region with a good reputation for efficiency and excellent service. The company began to grow in 1978 and expanded its market in 1992 by crossing the Malaysian border into Singapore and Thailand. That's all from me.
Okay, hi, my name is Nur Hafiza binti Muhammad Ali Khan. My metric number H19B0533. So today I would like to present about the ratio for both company, which is Tiong Logistics and the Logistic Service Berhad. Alright. So for the first one is current ratio for both company. For current ratio for Tiong company, for the highest is 1.18 times in 2070. And then for logistic service 2.87 times for 2019. Alright. So for quick ratio, Tiong logistic service, the highest time is 0.73 in 2060 and 2019 for logistic service is 2.86 times. For account receivable turnover, for Tiong Logistics is 2.83 times in 2080 and 3.66 times for 2019 for Logistics Service Berhad. And the second line is average collection period 2018, which is the highest 2.83 times, and for logistics survey the total highest is 104.14 times for 2018 at the same year. For inventory turnover, okay, for the last is inventory turnover. The total highest is 2019 for Tiong, which is 4.48 times, and for logistic service 2.48 times in 2019. So the same time. I think that's all for my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. My name is Muhammad Carol Anwar bin Ishaq. My metric number A19A0354. Okay, today I want to presentation about capital structure ratio. Okay. The measures of capital structure is companies that use more debt than equity to finance their asset and fund operating activity have a high leverage ratio and aggressive capital structure. Capital structure ratio have two types. First is debt ratio, second is time interest earned. Debt ratio a measure of the financial stability of a company. Is a common evaluation for any investment which require a loan. Okay. The higher ratio means company has high insolvent risk since excess debt can lead to a heavy debt repayment burden. Debt ratio formula is a total liabilities divided by total assets. Time interest earned measure a company ability to continue to service its debt. Okay. A lower time interest earned means favor earner available to meet interest payments. The formula of time interest earned is net operation income divided by interest expenses. Okay, now we go to the amount of debt ratio and time interest earned Tiong Nam Logistics Holding Berhad. Okay, the information we get from the finance statement of the time Nam Logistics Holding Berhad. Okay, debt ratio for Tiong Nam Logistics Holding Berhad is for 2017 is 59%. For 2018 is 60%. For 2019 is 62%. Okay. Next, for time interest earning for 2017 1.63 times. For the 2018 1.51 times, and for the 2019 0.23 times. For the complete logistics service Berhad, debt ratio for 2017 is 22%. For 2018 is 23%. For 2019 is 21%. Next, time interest earned for logistics service Berhad for 2017 is 12.12 times. For 2018 12.25 times, and last for 2019 is 17.63 times. Thank you.
My name is Nur Amira Nabilah Kamarudin. My metric number is A19A1087. Today I want to talk about asset management efficiency ratio. The first one is total asset turnover ratio. Total asset turnover ratio measures a company's ability to efficiently generate revenues from its assets. For complete logistics service Berhad, total asset turnover is 0.70 times in 2017, 0.69 times in 2018, and 0.64 times in 2019. It shows that the total asset turnover ratio for complete logistics service Berhad is decreasing, while total asset turnover ratio for Tiong Nam Logistics Holdings Berhad is 0.35 times in 2017, 0.36 times in 2018, and 0.32 times in 2019. It shows the total asset turnover ratio for Tiong Nam Logistics Holdings Berhad in 2018 is increasing and decreasing again in 2019. Next is fixed asset turnover ratio. Fixed asset turnover ratio reveals how efficient a company is at generating sales from its existing fixed assets. For complete logistics service Berhad, the fixed asset turnover is 0.96 times in 2017, 0.96 times in 2018, and 0.96 times in 2019. It shows that fixed asset turnover ratio complete logistics service Berhad has not changed for 3 years. while fixed asset turnover ratio for Tiong Logistics Holdings Berhad is 0.61 times in 2017, 0.6 0.60 times in 2018 and 0.51 times in 2019. It shows the fixed asset turnover ratio for Tiong Logistics Holdings Berhad is decreasing. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nur Atikah binti Samsu Anwar and my metric number is A19A0535. I will continue about profitability ratio. Profitability ratio, a metric that assesses a company's ability to generate income relative to revenue, operating costs, balance sheet asset, or shareholder equity. This ratio shows how a company generates profit and value for shareholder. Profitability ratio have 5 elements, that is gross profit margin, operating profit margin, net profit margin, operating return on asset, and return on equity. I will explain one by one. First, about gross profit margin. Gross profit margin is the percentage of gross profit earned sale after deducting sale cost. If the ratio is high, it is satisfactory. But if the ratio is low, it is considered unsatisfactory due to high selling cost and low selling price. Second is operating profit margin. Operating profit margin to make sure how much profit it generates from each dollar of sale after accounting for both cost of goods sold and operating expenses. It does also indicate how well the company is managing its income statement. Third is net profit margin. This is the percentage of net profit earned from sale made. Able to demonstrate business efficiency in controlling operating expenses and generating profit from sale. If the ratio is high, it indicates that the business have managed to increase profit for every dollar of sale. After net profit margin, we have operating return on asset. Operating return on asset is used to show a company operating income that is generated per dollar invest, specifically in its assets that are used in its everyday business operation. And the last one is return on equity. This ratio is important because it reflects the efficiency of the company in use shareholder money for investment. To show the return earned by owner or shareholder for every dollar they use in the business. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Muhammad Azizi and my metric number is A19A0336. Now I want to present my part is horizontal analysis. The ratio analysis for both company. Liquidity ratio. Current ratio for complete logistics service Berhad and Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad. The diagram above show that the current ratio for complete logistic service is higher every year compared to Tiong Logistics. For quite ratio for complete logistic service Berhad and Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. The diagram show that the quite ratio for complete logistic service is higher every year compared to Tiong Logistic. Account receivable turnover for complete logistic service Berhad and Tiong Logistic Service Berhad. So the diagram above show that account receivable turnover for complete logistic service is higher every year compared to Tiong Logistic. Average collection period turnover for complete logistic service Berhad and Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. The diagram show that average collection period turnover for complete logistic
service is higher in 2017 compared to 2018. Tiong Logistics is higher. However, in 2019, complete logistics service will be higher. Inventory turnover for complete logistics service Berhad and Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad. The diagram show that inventory turnover for complete logistics is very higher every year compared to Tiong Logistics. Asset management efficiency ratio. Total asset turnover for complete logistics service Berhad and Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad. The diagram show the total asset turnover for complete logistics service is higher every year compared to Tiong Logistics. Fixed asset turnover for complete logistics service Berhad and Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad. The diagram show that fixed asset turnover for complete logistics service is the same every year compared to Tiong Logistics change slightly. Profit ratio. Complete logistics service Berhad. Profitable ratio for this company, the change is insignificant. For Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad, the profitable ratio for this company change is significant. Capital structure ratio. Debt ratio for complete logistics service Berhad and Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad. So the diagram above show that debt ratio for complete logistics service is lower every year compared to Tiong Logistics. Time interest earned for complete logistics service Berhad and Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad. So the diagram above show that the time interest earned for complete logistics service is higher every year compared to Tiong Logistics. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Ali Asghar bin Amirullah and my metric number is A19A1007. Today I'm going to present on vertical analysis. There are 4 parts in vertical analysis, which is liquidity ratios. Second one is asset management efficiency ratios. The third one is profitability ratios. And last one, which is the fourth one, is capital structure ratios. So we proceed to the first one, which is liquidity ratios. First is current ratio. We can say that complete logistic services Berhad have higher current ratio than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. For the second one is quick ratios. For the quick ratio, complete logistic services Berhad have higher than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. Next one is account receivable turnover. Complete logistic service Berhad have higher account receivable turnover than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. The next one is average collection period. We can say that complete logistic services Berhad have higher average collection period than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. For the next one, which is inventory turnover, complete logistic services Berhad have higher inventory turnover than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. We proceed to the next part, which is asset management efficiency ratios. First one is total asset turnover. Complete logistic services Berhad have higher total asset turnover than Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad. Next is fixed asset turnover. Complete logistic services Berhad have higher fixed asset turnover than Tiong Logistics Holding Berhad. We proceed to the third part, which is profitability ratios. For the gross profit margin for complete logistic services Berhad is higher than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. For the operating profit margin, complete logistic services Berhad have lower than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. Furthermore, for net profit margin for Complete Logistic Services Berhad is also lower than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. For operating return on asset for Complete Logistic Services Berhad is higher than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. Lastly, which is return on equity for Complete Logistic Services Berhad is lower than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. Next, which is the fourth part, which is the last one, is capital structure ratio. The first one is debt ratio. The debt ratio for Complete Logistic Services Berhad is higher than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. The next one is time interest earned. The time interest earned for Complete Logistic Services Berhad is higher than Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad. So I think that's all from me. Thank you. I shall pass to the next presenter.
Hello, good day everyone. My name is Assistant Agapanasara. My matric number is A19A0825. Okay, the conclusion is based on our study. In order to complete this report, we conclude that both logistic company, which are Complete Logistic Services Berhad and Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad, offer high quality and excellent service at the domestic and international levels. The reason because both companies show a great financial record, have a systematic company's management, and provide an outstanding level of services to their customers. Moreover, both companies has recorded a good reputation in the logistics field, especially in our country. We found that the income of Complete Logistic Services Berhad and Tiong Logistic Holding Berhad can be increased by making some improvement. Therefore, our group provides some recommendations for both companies to take initiative in order to improve some aspect in their companies. Complete Logistic Service Berhad and Tiong Holdings Berhad need to provide online services. Okay, what is online services? Online services are highly recommended and used nowadays. Moreover, during the current challenge, which is pandemic COVID-19, online services become very demanding. Complete Logistic Service Berhad and Tiong Holdings Berhad should focus more on online marketing. Thus, online marketing help both companies to increase and raise their companies and services awareness among internet users. For example, Complete Logistic Service Berhad and Tiong Holdings Berhad can use the social media applications such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter to market and provide vast information about the company services and news. Complete Logistic Service and Tiong Holdings can provide extra cost skills for their workers, especially skills that related to logistics, by providing and making sure they are working taking, because the company can increase efficiency and quality of their workers. Complete Logistic Services Berhad and Tiong Holding Berhad need to maintain their company performance and management, especially during pandemic COVID-19.